I mean, wow. Wow.
Reese is definitely finding her own, and I think
knowing the way they treat her, they would probably fine her and suspend her.
The behavior that Angel Reese has been displaying is embarrassing.
Angel Reese has been suspended following a wild July 7th showdown where she dropped 22 points and grabbed 15 rebounds in a heartbreaking 2-point loss to the Mystics. But the real drama came after the final buzzer. Reese was caught on live national TV slapping a clipboard straight out of her coach's hands. Now, the Chicago Sky has officially drawn the line, and the entire WNBA is reeling.
Today is another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes.
Is walking over to the bench and she slaps the clipboard out of her coach's hand.
On July 7th, Angel Reese delivered a monster performance with 22 points and 15 rebounds against the Washington Mystics, but it wasn't her stat line that stole the spotlight. In the heat of a tense timeout, Reese was seen on national TV smacking a clipboard out of her assistant coach's hands, a shocking moment that sent waves across the league. Following yet another tough loss, frustration boiled over, and now the Chicago Sky has suspended her indefinitely. Is this the breaking point for the league's patience with her behavior? Or just another wild twist in the turbulent rise of one of the most polarizing stars in women's basketball?
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches.
Just when you thought the Angel Reese drama couldn't get any wilder, she took it to a whole new level. During a nationally televised game between the Chicago Sky and the Washington Mystics, Reese completely snapped on the sidelines. And we're not talking a tense exchange or a frustrated stare, we're talking full-on smacking a clipboard out of her assistant coach's hands. That's right. She slapped it clean out, mid-timeout, on live TV in front of millions, like she was done listening.
But this is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen.
College sport dropped the clip, and within minutes, it was everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. The internet lit up, and the fans, they didn't hold back. Reactions poured in, calling the moment embarrassing, out of line, and flat out disrespectful. Many were quick to say what the league ended up doing. She needs to be suspended. Ended up losing by 2 points at the end of the game. Here's the wild part. This wasn't some blowout where emotions boiled over out of frustration. This was a battle, a back and forth war that went down to the final seconds. Final score 81-79. The Mystics barely escaped with the win. And truthfully, Chicago should have had it. But just like so many games this season, it slipped right through their fingers.
Reese had a great game. She had 22 points, 15 rebounds. There were some questionable calls from the referees on both ends of the floor during this game.
Angel Reese showed out on the court, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. Another dominant double-double like it was just another Tuesday. At this point, that's just what she does. But here's the thing, nobody was talking about the numbers. No headlines praising her performance, no hype for another big night. All eyes locked on one moment, the clipboard slap, and that alone tells you everything.
She can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is.
They are not doing well this season. I think that is evident. It doesn't look like they are going to make playoffs.
It's wild when you really break it down because the numbers don't lie. Angel Reese is carrying this team. Night after night, she's putting up monster stats. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. That should be the headline, but it's not. Because when your team is sitting at 5-13, those numbers start to feel hollow. That's not just a bad record, it's a season on the brink. A slow collapse in real time, you can feel the tension in every possession, every timeout, every sideline huddle, and on July 7th, it finally snapped. That clipboard slap wasn't just a moment of frustration, it was the asterisk moment asterisk. The one that overshadowed everything else. Suddenly no one's talking about her double-double. They're talking about a locker room unraveling, a coach who's lost control, and a star player who's fed up. Let's be real, this isn't just about a clipboard. It's about a team that looks completely lost, a season spiraling out of control, and a leader because that's what Angel is cracking under the pressure. Some fans will say she's just passionate. Others? They see a ticking time bomb. Should she be suspended, fined, benched? Nobody really knows what comes next, but one thing's clear: this might be the asterisk breaking point. Asterisk for the Chicago Sky. It's no longer just about missed shots or blown leads. It's about leadership breakdowns, emotional meltdowns, and a team that looks held together by duct tape and desperation. At the center of it all is Angel Reese. Love her or hate her, you can't deny this. She's a fierce competitor, a generational talent, the skill, the numbers, the highlights, they're all there. But lately, what's missing is asterisk control asterisk. Her body language says it all. This isn't just about calling for the ball or hyping up teammates. We're talking eye rolls, sideline blowups, and frustration that's boiling over for the world to see. And now the question is, can Angel Reese lead this team out of the chaos, or will she become the face of its collapse? Off coaches, and then, of course, the now infamous moment that blew the whole thing wide open, the clipboard smack. And she's right, the WNBA refs blow. That one move, slapping the clipboard out of her assistant coach's hands, wasn't just about frustration, it was a full-blown message, and the message was clear. I'm not listening to y'all anymore. You could feel the tension through the screen. That wasn't a one-time slip-up. That was the boiling point of something that's clearly been brewing behind the scenes. Now guys, I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel's supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world. And fans, they're torn right down the middle. One side's defending her like she's just passionate. She's tired of losing, she's got fire. And the other side is straight up done with the excuses. This is not leadership. They're saying this is chaos. This was just a moment of frustration at the end of the game. Thing is, when you're Angel Reese, the face of your team, the one with all the cameras in your face and little girls wearing your jersey, everything you do sends a message. And right now, the message she's sending ain't about leadership. It's about frustration, rebellion, and a team spiraling out of sync. Tyler Marsh has no control over this basketball team. At this point, it looked like his leadership is questioned as a head coach, with some of the tactics and things that go down with Angel Reese and this damn basketball team. And that brings us to the man with the whistle, Coach Tyler Marsh. Now, let's be real, coaching a team full of big personalities is never easy. But watching that clipboard scene unfold and seeing no immediate response, no timeout, no benching, no visible consequences, that right there had folks asking who's really in charge here. Don't nobody care about the double-double no more, bro? We know Angel Reese can get double-doubles. This ain't. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it is what it is. This is what she does. Because when your star player publicly disrespects an assistant coach like that on national TV, no less, and you do nothing in the moment, yeah, it doesn't exactly scream control. It looks more like I don't want to upset her. And that's not leadership, that's babysitting. This isn't the first time things have gone sideways on Marsh's watch either. The Sky have had multiple emotional outbursts, sideline chaos, and chemistry issues all season long. It's not just a one-player problem anymore, it's a culture problem. And when that happens, the coach is always going to catch some heat. Critics have been ruthless lately, calling Marsh's approach weak, ineffective, and even saying his credibility is crumbling. That's not just shade. That's a full-on eclipse, really stepped up. Also, her field goal percentage across the board has also made a leap. The sad part is this could have been a comeback season. Reese is putting up all-star numbers, averaging 12 points and 12 boards a night. She's already got 5 techs this season, sure, but she's also got fire in her game that a lot of teams wish they had. The problem is no one's channeling that fire into something productive. Instead, we're watching a slow-motion meltdown, one game at a time. I think we just have great teammates, great vets, great coaches that continue to tell us to just keep working and keep pushing. Now, here's the uncomfortable question fans are asking. Has Angel Reese become bigger than the team? Has she crossed that line where coaches and teammates are scared to check her? And if that's true, then how long before everything falls apart completely? You can have all the talent in the world, but if no one's willing to hold the leader accountable, or if the leader won't hold herself accountable, that team's going nowhere fast. Back the clipboard out the assistant coach hand. Just not a good look from Angel Reese as a basketball player. Just like I stated, man, she's supposed to be a leader among young women across the world. Bottom line, leadership ain't just about scoring. It's about respect, discipline, and showing others how to carry themselves when the pressure is on. And right now, both Reese and Marsh are missing the mark. And if something doesn't change soon, that clipboard might just be the first thing to fly. Let's rewind the tape for a second, because if you think the clipboard incident was wild, oh man, it didn't start there. This whole saga has roots, and it goes back to June 2025 during one of the most talked about games of the season. Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever, aka Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, round 1. Angel and Caitlin didn't just trade buckets they traded words, glares, and yep, a physical altercation that had the whole arena buzzing and the internet in flames. It got ugly real quick and completely disrespectful by Angel to game suspension at minimum, bro. At minimum, and the Chicago Sky, they weren't having it. They hit Angel with an indefinite suspension for what they called conduct detrimental to the team. That wasn't just a slap on the wrist. That was a full stop. They told her straight up, you're not coming back until you meet behavioral standards. Fast forward a few weeks and Angel comes back, but the drama doesn't slow down. If anything, it ramps up. Let's talk July 2025 when the Sky lost a heartbreaker to the Minnesota Lynx. Final score aside, Angel wasn't mad about missing shots. She was furious with the refs, but that has to be fixed. And I don't give a damn if I get fired cause that cheap. And I am tired of the cause I've been nice and I've been humble with it. But I am tired of the, and when I say furious, I mean uncensored, fed up, fire-breathing mode. She walked into that post-game press conference and torched the officiating, called it diabolical, said she was tired of the cheap calls and the cherry on top. I don't give a damn if I get fined. When you come at the league that hard, yeah, fines are definitely coming again, stretch of the games. And I think just continue to fight through that and keep pushing through, that will be great for us. So now Angel's not just battling teams, she's in a full-on war with the refs, the media, and maybe even the WNBA front office. Her fan base loves it. They see her as a fighter standing up for her squad. But critics, they say she's writing checks with her mouth that the league's about to cash hard. It's official, Angel Reese is no longer just a player. She's become a full-blown rebellious force, and the league doesn't know what to do with her. I mean, and she's getting destroyed. But here's where it gets tricky. Some folks say